old-fashioned way. Basically, they have no fear. Flying into Fisk is intimidating. I know a lot of pilots that would never attempt it. I guess it's scary a little bit, but it's been a good experience flying with Dave. He's fearless, and you learn a lot from high-time pilots that have been through a lot. Side of the airplane is generally pretty much how it was in 1949, and on my side of the airplane we have ADSB and Garmin gadgets and GoPros and backup GPSs and cell phones and all the toys. So every once in a while I catch him looking over to my side wondering what all that stuff is, but it's a good mix. Without my Uncle Dave inspiring me to fly, I don't think I would have ever tried it, but he told me just go do it, and he's a big part of why I started flying, and I'm glad I did, because we have a lot of fun and I love flying.
Tower head to left, sir.
I got it right at 90 knots. I know it's calm. not into their airspace yet, so Fisk is keep my eyeballs up in the air here. Watch the okay, we should just be about there, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Another little bit to go yet?
We're pretty much right on top of it.
Yeah, we just fly around the lake here, see? Good lake.
Yeah.
Might be up here for a while.
Think we got one more guy here.
Inbound over the tracks from Fisk. Identify yourself this time, please.
Any aircraft inbound from Fisk on this frequency?
Yes, there's one aircraft. We're going around Rush Lake right now.
And photo inbound from prison, enter right downwind, runway 27. And photo inbound from prison, report 2 miles north.
Aircraft inbound from Fisk. Identify yourself. It might have been Blanca that was calling.
Can you see the lake or not?
No. It's green. It's a marsh.
Yeah, okay. We do have a plane coming up on our right here. That's roughly same altitude.
Alright. How far away, Bob?
He's 2 miles to our right.
Aircraft inbound is 4 Oshkosh at this time. We're not taking arrivals for the next few minutes. Proceed to Ripon, hold at Ripon. And once we get things opened up, we'll start making calls to try to let you guys start it.
And approach, this is Tucano 202 Delta November. We just took off from that. Any chance we can make it in? We do not have that much fuel. We don't expect it to hold that long.
Two Alpha November, type position.
And we are between Ripon and Fisk.
Alright, I'm showing them about 1.5 miles ahead of us. Same altitude on the map.
2 Alpha November, enter, continue northbound along the railroad tracks, enter right down, runway 27, right, you can continue inbound at this time.
Alright, thank you.
2 Alpha November, report over the top of this, please.
And approach, you have a Mirage holding over Ripon, 2,300 feet.
Mirage holding over Ripon, continue holding for a couple minutes here.
Continue holding a couple minutes, 7 Delta Alpha.
And a Skywagon holding at Rush Lake at 1,800 feet.
Skywagon over Rush Lake, roger, continue holding. You want me to get a GPS map of that lake?
I don't care. Got time. I mean, I got a map right here.
Yeah, but I mean like the actual GPS, so we can actually follow the exact shoreline, or doesn't that really matter?
No, it don't matter.
7 Delta Alpha, continue inbound from Ripon, report Fisk.
Continue in from Ripon, report Fisk, Mirage.
Skywagon holding over Ripon, follow the Mirage, report Fisk.
Those guys might be on a...
Oh, ahead of Rush Lake.
IFR.
Yeah, they might be on an IFR flight plan.
Red and silver photo 2 south. Say intention.
And you got Skylane, Piley, and Limo going to be holding over green light.
Red and silver photo, yeah, you can continue inbound and we'll coordinate to land 27. Red and silver photo, you can turn final for runway 27, you're clear to land.
Skyhawk is entering the green lake holding 1800. You've got an RB entering the green lake holding pattern also.
Alright, traffic that are inbound from the Ripon for the Fisk arrival. Find somebody to follow, half-mile trail, 90 knots, 1,800 feet over the railroad tracks. Report crossing Fisk, and we'll start picking up runway assignments from there.
Fisk approach. Red and white RV is following the Skywagon from Ripon on up the track.
Red and white RV, continue northbound along the track, going right down, rowing 27, and follow that Skywagon ahead, please.
Alright, we're heading south now on the lake, right?
36.
RV, report over the top of Fisk and plan to go eastbound over the top of Fisk Avenue, but report over Fisk for the RV, please.
Roger.
North American 2 Delta Bravo, Oshkosh Tower, runway 27, clear for takeoff. Use caution for inbound traffic along the railroad tracks.
Mirage 7 Delta Alpha, make sure you report over the top of Fisk for me, please.
Responders to standby at or before Ripon. Oshkosh arrival information Echo 1153 Zulu weather. Wind calm visibility 10. Skies clear below 12,000. Temperature 19er, dew point 18. Altimeter 3000. On FVOR, runway 9 approaching USV.
And we're still going around the lake, or are we going up the railroad track kind of now?
I'm going to call him. I'm going up the railroad track.
Yeah, okay.
2 Delta November.
2 Delta November, are you over the top of Fisk?
It's affirmative.
2 Delta November, continue northbound along the railroad tracks, going right down, runway 27 right.
27 right.
I think you can be over about a mile, Dave. Zoom that in a little bit, I think you're left of the tracks.
Not much, though.
No.
Photo aircraft inbound from the Prism report 2 north, enter right downwind midfield for 27 right.
Alright, aircraft turned in the final for 27 at midfield there, runway 27, clear to land on the green dot. Skyraider, is that you on the downwind there? Roger, you are clear to land 27 green dot. Aircraft coming up for the 6-lane highway there for the right downwind. Start to descent at the water tower, runway 27, clear to land on green dot.
Mirage is over Fisk.
Mirage over Fisk, roger. Continue up the track for 27 and Report to about, let's see, a mile west of the airport, please, so downwind.
Continue tracks. Report 1 mile. 7 Delta Alpha.
I don't see that Mirage.
I'm showing you left of the track. We're left of quite a bit, though, I think. About a half mile.
Cherokee in the hold over Ripon.
Cherokee in the hold over Ripon, go ahead and come up the tracks for Fisk. Call me when you get to Fisk, please.
Can they see people? No.
Clipper 86 Hotel is about 5 miles from Fisk. It looks like IFR down below us.
2 miles.
And Skyrider on final, you can exit any hard surface you like.
Thank you.
What did he say?
We're going to exit the Hartford. We're going to just keep on around.
Aircraft on the downwind, go ahead and start the descent. Lower your gear for me, it looks like a Mooney.
I mean, how am I supposed to follow railroad tracks that way if I can't see them, right?
Right.
It's clear enough. We'll get in. Had to fly around for a while.
Yeah, there was another guy behind us on the tracks, too. He's following us, I guess. He's going 90 knots.
We're going 85 knots right now, and it's
Mirage is a mile off the runway.
Alright, turn right, follow the flight.
Say again for Mirage.
Mirage, you're inbound, correct?
Affirm, right downwind 27.
Mirage, roger, enter the right downwind, runway 27, start to descent. As you enter the downwind over the water tower, I'll have a clear turn just a minute.
7 Delta Alpha.
Your base at the numbers, runway 27, clear to land, take it on down to...
Yeah, I'm showing 4 of them on the tracks now.
And the Mirage, you can plan base at the numbers.
Base at numbers.
Mooney, go ahead and bring it in for me, right turn all the way to the orange dot, and clear to land on the green dot.
Skywagon over Fisk.
Skywagon, just continue up the tracks, expect the downwind for 27.
Skywagon.
Aircraft on a 3 mile final, report a mile out, please. In the air all the way down past the orange dot for me, and clear to land on the green dot, that faster traffic coming in behind you.
And Fisk approach, red and white RV is half a mile from Fisk, request 36.
The numbers.
Clear to land on the numbers.
320 Mail Delta, you said a mile final for 27. 327, Kristen, 320 Mail Delta, clear to land runway 27.
Fisk approach, red and white RV over Fisk, 36.
Fisk, continue up the railroad tracks on our right downwind runway 27 for now. We'll pick you out when you get the telling.
Many thanks for the help. Exit in the grass as soon as able, please.
Is General Aviation parking open?
7, go ahead and exit in the grass for me. Got faster traffic coming in behind you.
Fisk approach, red and white RVs turning on the east-west road for 36.
Everybody coming up Fisk, I need you to continue up the tracks for the right downwind runway 27. Mirage, you can turn right at the next Hartford and follow the flagman departure local outside.
Is General Aviation parking open?
Fisk approach, red and white RV, it's past 6.
320 Mail Delta, you are clear to land 27. Thanks for the help. Welcome back.
So if you go IFR in here, this is what you're watching, basically?
Yeah. Down the altimeter.
Yeah.
Runway 36.
Was that for the red and white RV?
Runway 36.
White and red 182 just past Fisk.
White and red 182, roger. Continue up the tracks for the right downwind, runway 27.
Roger.
Missouri Echo Charlie, report a mile out for runway 27.
Westbound Cherokee at Fisk.
Cherokee at Fisk, just continue up the railroad tracks for runway 27, enter the right downwind. High wing coming up on the water tower, go ahead and start your downwind inside the gravel pit, start your descent.
Missouri Echo Charlie, traffic 11 o'clock, mile and a half southbound, 3,300, altitude indicating type unknown.
Missouri Echo Charlie, clear side. Thank you. High wing on the downwind, go ahead and start your descent for me.
Missouri Echo Charlie, traffic starting off your left now, same altitude.
High wind on the downwind, I need you to start your descent. High wing on the downwind, start your descent please, runway 27, clear to land on the green dot.
Takeoff Whiskey, descending land on the green dot.
Everybody coming up over Fisk, watch your traffic departing 27, continue up the railroad track, enter a right downwind, runway 27, we'll pick you out when you get on the downwind by the gravel pit.
High wing on the downwind, go ahead and start your right turn, fly direct the orange dot, clear to land on the green dot, runway 27.
Clear to land on green dot, Takeoff Whiskey.
I was garbled, I missed it. Alright, calling from the prison, enter the midfield right downwind for runway 27, report a mile north, please. Photo 2, roger, report midfield right downwind, somebody else coming in from the prison as well.
Looks like we can merge back in once we turn here.
Once I get past.
Yeah.
Going out 27, you can exit at the hard service if you like.
Yep.
That's me?
Yeah, that's you.
To the right, hard service.
I think it's the railroad tracks right here. I'll try to get over.
High wing, if you want to go south on the grass, that's fine too. Coastal traffic on the downwind, start to descent.
Roger.
Blue high wing coming up on Fisk. Can we have 36?
High wind coming up on 6 affirmative. Follow the east-west road. Turn right. Follow the east-west road for the left base runway 36.
Sounds like Terry, huh?
36. Slide, I'm going to return. Ripping. I can't tell where the track's going.
Okay, that guy says he's going to return. He can't see it.
Second aircraft on the downwind coming up on almost at midfield. Go ahead and start your descent for me. High wing on the downwind, almost beam the green dot. Go ahead and turn it, or first going to beam the orange dot. Go ahead and start your right turn, fly direct the orange dot, clear to land on the green dot, runway 27. Going over the water tower, 6-lane highway. Go ahead and start your descent for me.
You're good, a little bit.
I got to go more to the right.
A little bit to the right, yep.
For general aviation.
Deuce at the seaplane base, roger, come up the shoreline and report 2 miles east of the field. Aircraft on the base, clear to land runway 27, green dot.
Fisk Tower, RV flying over Fisk right now.
High wing on the midfield, just continue on the down.
Alright, a little bit to the left now, looks like we're intercepting it.
Alright, aircraft that coming in from prison, enter the left downwind from there. You got one just slightly ahead of you on the downwind.
Alright.
Right downwind, runway 27.
I got a flight of 2 just north of the field. Are you on me? Photo 2, roger. You're midfield or almost at the numbers?
Photo 2, go ahead and start your base into the runway now.
So Listen on the downwind, go ahead and turn your base.
I can't see the guy in front of us. He's 2 miles ahead of us, though.
You got one coming short final.
I got my beacon on. I can't see nothing.
Cherokee 27, clear to land.
Fisk Tower, RV flying over tracks just past Fisk.
RV coming up over the tracks, just go east-west road, contact tower 126.6036.
Want me to switch this 126.6?
Fly all the way down the runway to the green dot, please. Green dot, clear to land.
Photo 2, I lost out there. Where are you at now? Photo 2, where are you at now? Twin, I want you to make the right turn and start coming back now. Right turn direct to the runway.
Right RV over Fisk.
Red RV, hold over there for a second. Goose, I see you there.
Reagan Marlin, let's go back to 75.
Photo 2, you're over the prison. Okay, so you weren't the flight that I was looking at. Stay there for a minute.
What's your frequency for the tower again?
T-28, report Warbird Island. Mile final, experimental 0 Echo Charlie 27, clear to land on the orange dot. Twin, are you turning in now? Okay, you're over the lake now, right?
How far from?
A little bit to the right.
Goose.
How far from Fisk are we?
2 miles.
The Goose will follow you. Goose, do you see a twin on final?
Exactly 2 miles.
Twin, put your gear down. Zero Echo Charlie, green dot, clear to land.
Red and white Skyhawk over.
Okay, so he turned left.
I don't know what he did.
Blue T-28 reporting, oh, you're on the island, so go ahead and report a 2 mile left base runway 27.
Red and white Cherokee over Fisk.
I got a Cherokee over Fisk. I was going to continue following tracks up the tracks. Maintain 1,800 feet until you hit downwind. Make a downwind over top the gravel pits.
You see him?
Blue and white RV over Fisk.
That is tail light?
One RV, Roger, and just make a right-hand turn and join the east-west road to Fisk. You'll be coming from runway 36.
Am I over Fisk yet?
Yeah, we're basically right over it.
Anybody at Fisk, you can actually hear this transmitter now?
Affirmative, 130.
All right, so that. And everyone's...
Okay, here's the track. Now we're starting to see.
The tower, there at Fisk.
You're right over Fisk.
All right,
Past it.
Control tower. Do me a favor and tell me when you're at Fisk and you're tight at Fisk, and you can give me a call sign too at that time. That's fine.
Red and white Skyhawk. Red and white Skyhawk is past Fisk.
Yeah, just everybody continue coming up Fisk, and we'll hit Fisk, and I'll call you up by type, or you can call you up by...
You want to turn right? We're right here.
For 27 on runway 36.
White high wing over Fisk. Request 36.
White high wing over Fisk, Roger. You can make a right-hand turn, follow east-west road for runway 36.
Thank you.
Yellow dot, clear to land. And as soon as feasible, left turn into the grass, big Ford following behind you.
626, copy.
Red Highway, what's your numbers? RV 6 Whiskey Mike, left turn into the grass, follow the flagman to parking. Big.
Clipper 86 Hotel on left base for 36.
Red 86 Hotel, left base runway 36 left, clear to land, yellow dot.
Clear to land, yellow dot.
Clipper 86 Hotel. Clear to land, yellow dot.
Big forward, turn left, taxi to parking. Or follow the flagman.
Big forward, Roger.
You see it yet?
No.
Okay. A little bit to the left. It squares us up to it.
Black low wing, rocker wing. 86 Hotel, are you high, turning final now? Six Hotel, what's your position?
I'll be turning final in about 5 seconds here.
Blue and white RV, final on 36. What's your instruction?
Blue and white RV, all right. Now you've got a light in your right wing. Blue and white RV, I believe that's you. Runway 36 left, clear to land at or beyond the yellow dot.
Clipper 86 Hotel is going to have to make a right turn and get out of the way here.
Blue and white RV, put it down on 36 right. 36 right, clear to land, red square. I've got 86 Hotel, high wing, runway 36 left, clear to land at the yellow dot.
Alright, left. Perfect.
Warbird Island.
Blue Texan over Warbird Island, right base runway 36 right, report 2 out.
36 right, 2 out. Golf Cardinal following 3, he's on a short left base, follow the
Cardinal, left base runway 36 left, your runway 36 left, clear to land on the yellow dot. Start your descent.
Looking good.
Blue and white RV on 36 right, turn left, and are actually keep it all the way to the end, follow flagman of parking. White low wing runway 36 left, clear to land on the yellow circle. Aircraft rolling on 36 left turn into the grass, follow the flagman of parking, pull off and on track.
Alright, we made it.
Guy kind of cut in front of me, I think.
And Golf Cardinal taking 36 left to right, yellow dot.
Gold Cardinal, that's the
Yeah, he did, it seemed like.
yellow dot. Gold Cardinal, yellow dot.
Cardinal following 3, we'll be turning final here in about 10 seconds.
For the aircraft rolling out on 36 left turn there, then first taxiway, and then follow the flagman of parking. Good job, welcome on.
You want me to hold this?
I got it. I got shown left hand.
Blue Texan 2 out, 36 right.
Blue Jackson runway 36 right, clear to land at the red square. Disregard T1.
Sending you that way.
That RV must have blown a big pattern.
Yeah, he was wide. His base was way out there, yeah.
That's kind of intense.
Yeah, that was.
That cloud is what
Yeah.
I didn't like. I mean, how are you supposed to follow the railroad tracks? We did all right.
Yeah.
I didn't bust in right away, and I didn't want to land on 27. Like you're on 27.
Right.
A long ways to taxi.
Alright, I see Kerry. You see him?
Yeah, he's taxiing.
3 o'clock.
Taxiing.
Okay.
He's already in the rolls.
only 280 miles an hour, ladies and gentlemen. This is little airplane, and it doesn't get better than this. In the words of Sean G. Tucker, yeah, baby! Screaming across the mountain, point rolls right here in Mitchell.
We're going to keep our eyes open here and here in just a moment, we're going to show some of the teams going out onto the runway. To the far right here, I do believe.
Just underneath ribbon number 1, as a mark of precision without flight.
Hold that other one on the front. Hold that. All right. Yeah, try it again. What's the matter? We're just trying to turn this other camera on. There you go. Okay, now press the bottom. All right, good. We got incoming traffic here. All right. That's why.
There's a blue Stetson. Yes.
Pacer, line up and wait behind the red RV.
I'm not a pacer, but I'll take
All
it.
aircraft, when the guy ahead of you departs, pull up and take their spot. November 9 Yankee, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. RV, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Nice job, Pacer. Commander, pull up behind the Bonanza. Stinson, pull up and hold short on the left side, 36 left.
I should call it right.
Bonanza 81 Delta, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Blue aircraft, hold short, or line up and wait, 36 left. Behind the Pacer. Pacer, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Pacer, as soon as you get in the air, speed permitting, start your right turn. November 36 Victor, line up and wait on the right side. Commander, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. Red Stinson, pull up behind the Cessna. Red RV, pull up behind the Cessna, line up and wait. All aircraft, when the guy ahead of you departs, pull up and take their spot. Stinson, runway 36 left, clear for takeoff. White and black, RV, pull up, correction, hold short.
Oh yeah, Bonanza's gone already, huh?
Yeah.
36 left, clear for takeoff. white and black RV, runway 36 left, line up 08, left side.
Well, it's better than last year anyways. Yeah. You notice how I wait till the right wing comes up in a crosswind?
Runway 36 left, clear for takeoff.
Yeah. That's a good thing in a tail dragger. Get that stick over, wait till she comes up. And I'll straighten the airplane up. So I don't... No, if she goes to the right and you still got the tail on the ground, you'll start swerving. Where I gotta stay, 1,300 feet, right down here. Yeah.
Yellow crate. November 2 Papa Tango, runway 36 left, line up 08. Yellow V.
Well, I've landed here. I just for fun.
Are you eyeing up the runway, Dave?
Here, see? There's the end of the runway down there. And then this hill doesn't look like much of a hill, but if you're barreling over this hill, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And then on takeoff, he hasn't cut the grass here in a long time. I'm thinking of landing here a couple.